Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is a really easy breezy look. Slap on one shadow, run around, do your errands. I like to keep it nice and simple and easy. I did start out wanting a little bit of a more dramatic look, but then I changed my mind halfway through because, as you will see if you stick around, I had some terrible technical difficulties and I'm hoping to be able to slap this together. I really am hoping I didn't waste the past 5 hours doing this. So please stick around and we'll go through putting this look together and have some fun along the way. I always start off with some sort of lip scrub. I put it on at the beginning, but then by the time I'm ready for lips, my lips are all nice and plump and juicy. So this foundation, it's the Guerlain Terracotta Le Tint. Absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to take a little bit here on the back of my hand. Just take a little bit at a time. Make sure I distribute it really well on my brush. This is the BK Beauty 101. This foundation brush is incredible. I love it. Always reaching for it. It's replaced my beauty blender really. I do still use a beauty blender sometimes, but this glides right on, has beautiful coverage. I already prepped my face with moisturizer and sunscreen. As always, I never skip the sunscreen, but this goes on like a dream. It's absolutely beautiful. That was one and a half pumps, and I'll be able to do my whole face with it. I forgot to put primer on. It's okay. I mean, primer is a necessary step in my opinion. Some people don't use it and others swear by it. I typically wear a primer every day. Am I pissed that I forgot to put primer on? Absolutely. But life goes on. I'm not taking this off right now. Tom Ford, the stick concealer, is ridiculously expensive. I don't know, I hope this is in focus. I can barely see. If I'm going to be doing this, I need contact lenses, I think. 2N0 Creme Traceless Soft Matte Concealer. It's not the fullest of coverage. However, when you want something really quick, it's smooth. And I just use my pinky to spread that out. One thing I can't go without, it's concealer. I would skip foundation 100% if I had to pick one or the other. Let's see, I can't express to you what a nightmare it has been setting up to do this video today. I did some YouTube videos last year, 3 or 4 of them, and then I switched over to doing short form content on TikTok and on Instagram. Gonna get my lids too. Then I thought, you know what? Let me start doing some YouTube videos. So I'm really rusty and I didn't have the right setup, and I got this new camera and I don't know how to use it and I don't know what the lighting situation is like. So if this video looks not great, that's why. And then I got so frustrated and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do this, and whatever it looks like, and then I can correct it. I just got to get going. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm also going to be filming all the products I've been using this spring. Most of them I bought at the Sephora VIB sale back in April, but then I continued to buy more products, which I don't know why I didn't just buy them at the sale. I didn't want to overbuy at the sale. And then what happened? I ended up buying them afterwards anyway, which is not smart. Anyway, moving on. This is going to be too long of a video if I don't shut up. I'm going to move on with the Mario Skin Enhancer in light medium and my BK Beauty 109 brush. This is a perfect brush to add your contour, blush, anything, because of the angle of the brush, it just goes on so easily and effortlessly, and it doesn't hurt to have an amazing product like this one, I love it so much. So it's not so much, it's not too cool. It's quite neutral. It's not very, very cool, like contoury shade. And it's not too warm either. So I use it for both. Back to what I was saying about making videos. I'm just gonna get warm up my forehead a little bit. Make sure I'm in my hairline. You just gotta do it. And that's what I said to myself. It's good. Just do it. And if it sucks, it sucks. You'll just be better next time. So I hope you all are enjoying this. And if you are, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button and the bell button, because I do plan on making videos much more frequently. My goal is to make 1 to 2 videos a week, and I'll settle into a schedule. Just getting my nose here a little bit on the sides. My nose, as I'm getting older, is getting bigger. Oh my God. It's so sad. Across my nose, a little bit here. Blush, Vanessa Myricks, Yummy Skin. It's this shade is Rose and Brunch. It's really beautiful. I just use the exact same brush, the 109, that I used to put on the Skin Enhancer bronzer. I always like to dip in and then put a little on the back of my hand, just so I can get an idea of how intense the color is, because you don't want to go straight in and then you have this, I mean, it's always fixable, but why go through that? So I blur it out on the back of my hand so that I can get it to the intensity that I want. And there are no surprises once I hit my cheek. Let's do that. See, I need a little bit more. I sheared it out a little bit too much, but I'll still tap it. And now it seems a little bright. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. Okay, I've toned it down as much as I can. We're still gonna go in with powder. This is the Dior Brow Styler, and it is an effortless pencil to use. I like to sometimes do my brows first. It really frames the face, and I don't know, it changes sometimes the way you might put on the rest of your makeup, but other days I don't bother. I do it kind of in the middle step, last step, and I'm just kind of shaping a little bit and filling in those sparse areas. Changed my mind on the eye makeup and the entire look I was going for today. Initially, I was going to use the Pat McGrath Labs Sweet something. God, I can't see. I'll put it in the description below, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's an absolutely stunning, 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 stunning palette. And you can go pretty cash with it, but I would say overall it's very, very pigmented. And I would leave this for, you know, a night out, dinner. For daytime, you can pull it off for sure. But I think I want to go towards a more subtle daytime look. I just realized that later on I'm going to be going to my daughter's school because she's doing a whole entrepreneur fair thing, and she's selling bracelets with her friend. So I don't want to show up looking like I'm, you know, going to a party, right? So I have been loving using the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in the shade Strapless. Just sweep it across the lid all over. And it does have a little bit of a shine to it, but it's not overpowering and anything too much. You could definitely wear this for daytime. Because I'm going in with a cream eyeshadow, I didn't set the concealer that I put on my eyelids with any powder. I didn't want to mess around with it. This slips around a lot more easily that way. Yeah, it goes on very easily, and it doesn't, some eyeshadow sticks are not so, they're creamy, but they don't glide as well, and then you end up with sections on your eyeball that are a little bit cakey, but this does not happen with this particular product. It's really, really pretty. So very, very subtle and really easy to slap on, especially in the morning when you're with something like I'm doing today, later on today. I just want to, and you can build it up. You can build it up. I might want a little bit more on this side. Why not? I don't know if you can see that. Can you? I hope so. Then I have to adjust my lighting if you can't. I can't tell you what a nightmare. A nightmare. But I'm going, and it'll be what it is. Makeup by Mario, the Perfect Brown. It's called the Perfect Brown because it is the perfect, oh my God, perfect brown. And it comes with a little brushy poo on the other side. And it's not a twist up, you have to sharpen it, and it looks like I have to sharpen mine. 1 second, please. It actually comes with its own sharpener, which is wonderful. And it works really, really, I almost broke it. It works really, really well. Just gonna go into my upper lash line, pretty much in the waterline. Let me get closer. Let's get closer. I just put it in the... So my camera overheated. This should be a tutorial on how not to film a YouTube video. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, like I said, I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit here. Okay. And starting at the lash line, just on the waterline, just to define that line. It gives you a nicer definition there. And here's the thing about this pencil. It will dry down. It goes on very, very easily, but it does dry down. It stays put. It doesn't go anywhere. And I love to put it in my lower waterline as well, again, because it doesn't move. And not many pencils can do that. Okay, I'm gonna finish the liner. I'm just going to give myself a little smudge here and then a little flicky doodle. There we go. Because I want this to be extremely natural, I'm just going to go a little bit further in just to make it look a little bit smoother and seamless. So it's not, bumpy, thicker in some parts, thinner in others. But again, I don't want it to look like it's really, really there either. So there we go. Just little flicks. And I actually am going to put it in my lower waterline. Just for some cohesion. I don't want it to be bare down here, but I don't want to go buck wild on the lower lash line. And I don't know why my eyes are watering. Because it's today. That's why. I mean, why not? Why not? Anyway, I'm gonna finish the other eye off camera. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave the eyes just for a second. I'm just gonna do mascara afterwards, but I wanted to get back to the cheeks and set these cream products with the Makeup by Mario bronzer, Softsculpt bronzer. This is light medium, and I'm using my Patrick Ta dual-ended brush. This is a really, really great brush to use, because on this side you can use it to stamp and put your cream contours on, and then use the other side to blend, or you can even use this side to blend as well, depending on how intense you want that contour to be. But it is beautiful. Oh, it's so soft and gorgeous, and I love it. So I'm setting it and also adding a little bit more color and warmth to my face. So I'm going to put also a little bit on my jawline here. Am I too close? I'm talking out loud, sorry. I am making mental notes on what not to do next time, because this is a disaster, okay? A disaster. But I hope that you're enjoying it anyway and coming along on my stumbly journey here. If I'm starting to see that flicker again, if this camera overheats again, I'm gonna lose my marbles. Okay, I gotta finish this up real quick. We just have really basically some highlight, mascara, and lippies. Okay, my friends, that camera has been giving me such a hard time. So I've switched to my phone and it's gonna look different. I'm sorry, the color is completely different. My apologies, but I do wanna finish this video because I mean, I've done most of it. So I'm just gonna finish up quickly with mascara. I always go in with the Dior Show Maximizer 3D. And I coat one eye at a time because I find this works best if it's not too dry. So this coats the lashes and really preps them for whatever mascara you're gonna put on. Consider this a comedy, okay? Just sheer entertainment purposes. Now I'm going with the Tower 28 mascara. I love this mascara because it's not too crazy. It gives you some really nice length, a little bit of fullness, but nice, very natural, feathery lashes. So I was yapping too long and my Dior primer dried down a little bit. So it is giving me a little bit of a harder time getting the mascara on. Also, this might be a little old and possibly why it's not gliding on as easily as it typically does. But it does, it's really one of the best mascaras I have ever used. A little bit on the lower lash line. I'm a little flustered and I'm not ashamed to say it. Yeah, it's not the primer, it's the mascara. It is a little too dry now. Unfortunately, I have to pick up another one, but I think it's sold out and it's been sold out for a really long time. So I'm gonna try and squeeze whatever I can out of the one that I have until it comes back. I put the Westman Atelier powder under my eyes. I didn't set anywhere else. The Westman Atelier, this is a highlighter. I forget the name of it and I can't read it right now, but I will put it in the description box below. I'm putting it on my fingers and I'm just gonna lightly, it's beautiful. Tap it onto, oh, that's so nice. See, my day is almost redeemed. I love makeup. Okay. Oh yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous. And just a little bit on this side too. Up here, up top, just to give it a little bit of shine. And yes, you can put this over powder if you just use, you know, some tapping, and try not to disturb anything underneath. It works beautifully over powders. It's really, really beautiful. All of the Ilia scrub that I put on is now basically off. And I don't want to do anything crazy with the lips today. I just want to slap on some gloss. So Tower 28, this is in the shade Pistachio. I love. No, it hasn't gone off. I love this gloss. It's absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful color. It's not too pink, it's not too orange, it's not too bright, it's not too not there. You know, it gives you just a perfect amount of color. And today, I'm not gonna put on any lip liner. I'm just gonna keep it like that. It's simple, easy breezy. I'm just gonna finish it off with my Hourglass Veil setting spray. This has the finest mister. Is that what it's called? The mist that comes out of it. It's amazing. It's really fine mist, and you don't get those splotchies all over your face. Anyway, guys, I don't know how I made it here, but I did. Some way, somehow, I don't even know when I put this video together what it's gonna look like, if I'm even gonna put it up. Am I gonna put it up? Maybe just for shits and giggles. Thanks for hanging out with me and putting up with my stumbly presentation. This look, very, you know, everyday, simple. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully, it'll be better, I promise.